Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Farming Blind with Duck here on this gorgeous second day of winter in Middle Tennessee. It's about 50 degrees, let's a slight southern breeze, but actually I'm bundled up like it's 22 below, but it was pretty cold this morning, so haven't come out of a layer or two. I've been working on a shed project coming off the back of my shed here at the house to store some tools and hopefully put some seed in, stuff like that I may need on the farm. I'm going to make this a little short video about assistive technology. Most people want to associate assistive technology with high tech, such as your smartphone, screen magnifiers, OCR, which is a speech to text type deal. But there's a lot of assistive technologies out there, what we would call low tech, or just simple everyday stuff that people take for granted. A hammer, for instance, a sledge, just a variety of tools. But what I use, and one big advantage for myself as far as building, is just a simple drill. This drill driver here that I use on the farm quite regularly. When I'm doing construction, one of the downsides of being legally blind and utilizing the hammer and nails is, of course, obviously damage to the thumb, which can happen quite frequently if you're not careful. But just for me, your depth perception and seeing where you're driving the nails and the angles and such as that they're going in can really prove to be time consuming, because if you ever drive a nail in and you miss the rafter that you're nailing in or a post or whatever, you got to back it out or take a pry bar, pull your nail back out and readjust. Where for me, the simple fact of just a drill with a bit and a screw. And I do a lot of this on my primary building stuff just for the fact that when the screw goes in, if I'm wrong, guess what? I just flip the drill in reverse, back it out, and readjust. Rather than taking a time with a tape measure and measuring each board, I kind of made a block, a jig, or however you want to call it, to gauge off how far I've got a screw in the back side of here that I hook on to where my rafters are. Pull it over, get my gauge. I've got it where I need it right there. I'll sit here and I will start me a screw, and like I said, all I do is feel. I feel where the rafter is. I feel the end of the board. I know I got to go in at a little bit of an angle. Get started. Of course, I want my board. Throw it down. If I reach under and I feel if I got it there, like I said, I don't have to necessarily be looking. I feel off everything. There again, I find the end of the board. Start my screw. I know it's got to be a little bit angle. I keep my finger close to the head of the screw. That way I know when it's flush, which it is. And like I said, if I miss and it's up backwards or something needs to be shifted, I just flip it in reverse, back it back out, move it over, go back. So like I said, I just want to make this a little short experiment, or shall I say example of how I utilize my drill. It's just a simple, I guess you would say, low-tech assistive technology. I've already got this engaged. See, look there, I have missed it. It come out. I didn't get far enough back on the board. I'll back it out, go just a little bit less angle. Kind of flush. It's just like that. So I just wanted somebody to see how exactly a person can build stuff even when you're legally blind. A lot of it just basically goes by feel. I have a talking tape measure. I have a digital level. But sometimes, you just have to adapt and make things work. So like I said, just a handy-dandy drill with screws and such as that. Yes, the screws are probably quite a bit more expensive than nails. But by the time you figure you bend a nail over or it gets twisted or however, and it's wasted, with a screw, you just back it out and reuse it. So cost effectiveness is probably about the same. So anyway, that was just a little short video of how I can do things. I'm putting my lathing on my shed here, so hopefully soon I'll get this ready, and won't be long, we'll be ready for some metal. You guys have a great day, and it's coming up on Christmas, so have a Merry Christmas.